you. The clouds part and the sun graces us with her presence as we descend to the Junior Command Training Institute here in the Gaddafi Barracks, where the Gaddafi Arena is placed to host today's game between the Vipers and the team known as Gaddafi. A decent atmosphere out here. Earlier on, we were treated to a cacophony of sounds from the drums of the fans and the vuvuzelas as those ones continue to coaching instructions as the teams were training and practicing, as well as a hail and rally of bullets as the army side were practicing, though of course that is probably on the marksman range. That all now takes a bit of a step back as we prepare to get into this particular match, which you can spin in any way, but it will still come down to the same thing. Two teams that need 3 points to advance their agenda. One, to get closer to the title race. The other, to stay up with what has been a magnificent start to their season in the top flight, the first ever. And we're talking about Gaddafi here. That is the game that we do have coming up here in just a couple of minutes, and it promises to be a pretty intriguing one. Though, of course, for a couple of the players, there will be a few notable absentees. One of those who has been constantly played into this one is Brian Kalumba, who has to sit out the game because he plays for he cannot play against his parent club from where he is on loan. That's underway. Remember, 2 games on card today. That is in the Start Times Ghana Premier League, March Day 8. We have Bull FC visiting KCC, and we'll be keeping you posted on that game. But Oloya gets the game underway, and it's the Vipers in the sky blue and white that get the game on, as the Soldier Boys at home get into the camouflage here, the green and gold, and get the game onto possession straight away. Free kick awarded. Foul on Musana Hassan. It's Coach Peter Onen, very calm, even in his pre-match conference, sharing his ideas. And you'll be hoping that his calm demeanor rubs off on his team. It is one that looks more Soldier Boys. And the ball is brought in here. Powerful header. Fabian Muchomora with an acrobatic volley. But that was a picturesque diving header from a team. And it draws applause here from the fans out in here. How is that for a cross from Hassan Musana? Beautiful header. Did Fabian get a hand on that? That looked like it rattled the crossbar. Oh, now you do have something to talk about. Game to Vipers. They're treating it just like any other game, and that's something as a coach you would want to see from your team, especially when they took on a team that takes a shot here, and the ball is blocked by the goalkeeper. Ronald Mutebi manages to avert the danger. That's what happens. There's
actually it was Andrew. Must have been Andrew who blocked that one, hit his abdomen. That was a good attempt there by Bobo Sibiarohanga. Good hold-up play by Manzoki in setting him up. That was a defender, a captain, putting himself in the firing line and keeping his team in the game, and that's what Andrew Weiser.
And loads of bodies in that box area. Whereas he gets it through, and another shot, but it's over the bar, rising, and goes away. Decent technique, but the Wolves so far have actually done a pretty commendable job on both sides from set pieces. Vipers stepping aside, but that did not shake the barricade that had been manned by the army, by the Soldier Boys. 31 minutes, free kick at the edge of the box area. Otim and Musana. It looks like it will be Otim, and
very disappointing, very disappointing.
I need
that
to
he
check
couldn't
the
even
alarm.
test the goalkeeper at all.
I need to check the alarm bells in my head. What were they really for?
Surely, you misled the listening and watching public.
Especially when you're a team, for lack of a better way to put it, the underdog in this game. As a chance comes up here, and it's stayed in! Milton Karisa from the counter-attack gets a solitary chance. We'll need to see who actually played the pass in, but it was launched by Fabian. One-touch football, a solitary touch that goes all the way to Milton Karisa, and Jamaldin Buchochera had gone walkers about. The goalkeeper, Ronald Mutebi, tried to come through, narrow the gap, and Milton Karisa knew exactly what was happening. He's one of those players who in a one-on-one situation rarely misses, and he just teases the ball, just chips it delicately over the goalkeeper. But how is that for some hold-up play from Cesar Manzoki? Back header right into the path of Milton Karisa, who buries it, and Vipers have the lead.
Yeah, and of course we're complaining about them not possessing the ball, trying to sweat the defense and keeping possession. But you feel that that was a smart pass there. Long ball there from the goalkeeper Fabian. It's very true, and that's why you feel that maybe the defense of Gaddafi were just not alert enough, because seeing how this young man, or rather Milton Karisa, just ran through the middle of the two centre backs, that's Waiswa and Jamal. You feel that they should have done better. They're not allowing him to make that run. Who's made it so easy for him.
White now visit Arubi Station today, as a chance comes up here for the Gaddafi, and Chitata is protesting. Oloya says, I saw clearly what was happening. That was a handball. Joel Madondo having a friendly jaws to him. His teammates seem pretty intent, and Oloya walks away, sneer quite intent on his face. For the moment, Vipers look like they had shot themselves in the foot. Let's just get a replay there. Ball drafted in. I think too tight. Well, the way that Ali Duwalira turns looks very suspect, but
no, that's the thing. It's too close. It's too close, and clearly he didn't stretch his arm out. It was too close, and normally when the shot is too, Ali Duwalira could do there. So no penalty for me.
Well, the corner comes in, and it's bundled in, and they get back in front. Jamaldin, Buchochera, Karenzi fires the team back in front. It's the first time Gaddafi have gone behind and gotten back in, and Fabian, attacking the referee, gets a yellow card. You thought this was quiet. You thought this could probably be a done deal. Think again. The Soldier Boys, in harmony and peace as they profess on their jersey, are ready to take the game right back to the door of the Venom. 1-1 between Gaddafi and the Vipers at the Gaddafi Arena. Game time.
Yeah, Jamal Karenzi makes amends for the mistake they made earlier, letting Vipers in, and when Milton Karisa scored that opener, now he comes in and levels the tie, and clearly that was a bit of ball watching there from the defense. If you see the ball coming in, I think the goalkeeper Fabian Mutomba is complaining about being blocked by the Gaddafi players. I don't know how much there was in that one. Maybe also his defenders just didn't get out of the way, and
services that they do deliver to you. That's from Rubis, making your life's journey better. A chance for a handball. The ball is poked into the back of the net. The flag stays down. Milton Karisa doubles his tally. This is defying the senses. This is defying understanding. In less than a few minutes, the Venoms bounce right back, pounce once again, strike in, and they take the lead. But there will be questions on whether there was a handball there. It's going to be a lot of dissecting, a lot of discussions and deliberations here. Again, Cesar Manzoki getting a touch there. Did he get a touch? It looked like the ball just went past him.
Yeah, he missed it. But he just didn't get it. Actually, the touch came off in with Sibira, and right timing, right position from Milton Karisa. He's looked lively since he scored that opener, and now he doubles the lead for Vipers. And again,
well, for Peter Onen, that makes it even more tricky. Just a few minutes ago, he was contemplating how to advise his team to carry on the second half at 1-1. And now he has to tear those notes up and start again from the part where he had to figure out how to get this game won. That is from the losing position that they are in at the moment.
That's very true. And when you know you're at most vulnerable when you
have a set piece that they could use brilliantly. Put it into the back of the net. For all the criticism that they've been getting stick today, it's the boys on the periphery that now get themselves onto the score sheet. Ladies and gentlemen, Bright Anukani gets onto the scoreline as well today. And it is quickly descending into mayhem against Gaddafi here. Vipers, a second ago, were 1-1 with Gaddafi. Right now, they restore a 2-goal cushion between themselves, and Yunus Sibirwa gets a yellow card. It is really unraveling right here. But that was a beautiful free kick. Bright struck it right on the button. Delicate technique, and Ronald Mutebi, along with his defense, were all caught ball watching. They anticipated someone else to take that one. And paid the price for their lapse in watching.
Yeah, that there was a bit of so many long balls and you didn't see that interpassing so much. But one thing that I think that Vipers did so well is that they got in onto the blind side each time they got the possession and tried to open up this Gaddafi side.
Milton Carissa looking to pick it up from where he left it off in the first half, gets it to the box area, takes the shot, but the confidence is dipping for Ronald Mutebi after conceding 3 goals in quick succession there in the first half. But there was an interesting line that we actually picked up from the technical bench of able to make the clearance in proper fashion, and his defender Ronaldo does not make it any better, awarding the ball to Vipers in the attack, looking for a touch. 1-2, Brighton Ukani looking for the option. Bobosi pulls the trigger, but it just whistles wide. The warning still stuck, the writing on the wall for Gaddafi. Any mistake will be met with instant attempts at making them pay.
That was very good football there from Vipers, and that's what we've been talking about, that we need to see them playing, and they're doing that. They're trying to express themselves. They're trying to, make it difficult for this Gaddafi side to get onto the ball. They're hiding the ball away from them. They're passing it and knocking it around and opening them up, and that's the...
Playing it forward. Alan Kaiwa now tries to drive the ball forward, drifts it out onto the wing. Looking for support coming in from his wing back, and now play it back to him. A chance to drive his way to the box area, teases it back. Brighton Ukani dodges the goalkeeper, back to Kaiwa, and the chance goes begging. What a chance, Brighton Ukani. For all his skills and all his technique and flair, that was a pathetic first reflex instinct from him. You need to be ruthless. You need to be able to go for the jugular. Carpe diem is a motto that does not seem to exist here for Brighton Ukani. First time shot, you needed to take it. He didn't.
I think he just wanted to walk the ball into the back of the net, but that was very good play from Alan Kaiwa. He did his job, set up the ball nicely for Brighton Ukani, and I think Brighton Ukani wanted to
continue on their attempt to make sure that they keep pace with the table leaders in KCCFC. Siraje Sentamu gets into the scuffle there, and the referee William Wilberforce Oloya brings the curtains down on this particular game here today. Jamaldin Bucho Karenzi picking up the equalizer there for Team Gaddafi, but turns out all it was a consolation goal, as his goal came on both ends of goals from this man. The man Milton Carissa opened up the scoring and restored the lead for the team before Brighton Ukani made it 3 and a secure 2-goal cushion here for the Venoms with a beautiful free kick in the very first half. For Vipers, they bounce back and make sure that they still have everything running for them in this title chase. Full time at the Gaddafi Arena, it's Gaddafi 1, Vipers 3.